Hi everyone! Welcome to Glory of Civilization, large-scale 4X strategy in which every game tells different story. Me, Ivan Hokhlov, and my partner Alexander Albel are designers from Ukraine. The main feature of our game is ethnogenesis of nations. At the start of every epoch, you will choose one descendant of your nation. Some abilities remains, and some are losses. All nations from the Second Age have their unique unit. It has own abilities, own stats, and own gameplay. However, we have all basic civilization mechanics gathering, production, recruiting, research, etc. You have two kinds of action main and free. For all main action, you must spend at least one action cube. Action cubes represent internal resource. In the start, you have 8 cubes. But after you build a city or castle, you gain one extra. However, you must pay consumption for it. To build no matter what, you must place your action cube in a hex with your peasant or in your city. Then you pay resources. And placing buildings. No matter where you build buildings, they control directly from the tablet. Also, you can build a wonder. Powerful structure with different abilities. You can have one wonder in the same time, but if one was destroyed, you may build another. Each stage provides its own abilities. To build first, you need one cube, second, two, and third, three. However, while you didn't finish your wonder, action cubes are stacked on it, so you can't use them. While you want to gather, you activate appropriate zone and gain resources equal to number of your peasants and number of hexes they are placing in. You may do one type of action any amount of times during your turn. If you want to activate zone repeatedly, you must spend 2 cubes. You may product resources. However, you have production limit. Production limit is number of your buildings of that type. So, to product, you spend one of your action cubes. Relocate neutral cubes and spend coins. Research works next way. You spend one cube to research first technology on the edge. If you want to take one adjacent to the edge, you spend one extra cube. While you have cubes in technology grid, you spend one cube to research adjacent, not diagonal technology. If you want to go further, you spend one extra cube for each step. After research, place all your cubes in a place where was last technology you researched. And don't forget about resources. To recruit, you must activate zone, pay resources, and then you may place your units in cities, castles, or hexes adjacent to it. All units have type, movement points, attack type, strength bonus, hit points, attack range, and courage. During one of your main action, you may do any amount of free action. Action maneuver helps you to relocate your peasants, or explore provinces, or attack enemy. To explore unit military unit that have 2 movement points. If you have enemy units in your attack range, you may start the battle. Peasant adds one neutral cube for himself and one for defending in a mountain. Peasants always add neutral cubes, because they don't have strengths. Spearman adds one cube for himself and nothing else, because he doesn't have any bonuses against infantry. Now you can draw cubes up to your courage. Draw cube and resolve the battle. And don't forget to use your battle technologies. Another main action is trade. Each market provides you a transaction. You may buy or sell some goods, but you can't sell and buy one good during one action. So, while you're selling goods, they become cheaper, and while buying, they become more expensive. Also, you can have different government. To choose government, you must spend all action cubes that you have, but minimum one. Put your cubes in city zone and choose government that you would like. However, while you choose your government from the first time, you also choose your religion. Place one token in your government and one in your starting province. If player don't have action cubes, he must pass. After all players passed, the development phase is ended. After development phase, we have achievement phase. Gain bonuses for your technologies, national abilities, and religion. Gain glory points, taxes, and if 3 provinces was already explored, go to waiting stage. Card which you get most of cubes will resolve. One part of card provide advertisements, and other give bonus. You have two ways for victory. First, have the most glory points in the end of 6th round. Second, get 4 stars in instant achievements that grants you instant victory. You may gain instant achievements only in development phase, and repeated achievements only in achievement phase. After voting, you may score any amount of your completed achievements. To mark it, place your cube on them. You may score repeated achievement any amount of time. Each cube on achievement card grants you 10 glory points in the end of the game. After scoring, do cleanup phase. And don't forget about consumption. We know that the game may become boring. That's why we created 5 different scenarios. Also, we know that our game have high complexity. That's why we created tutorial and starting scenario. Thanks for watching.